Hi! Today is my 25th birthday. Well, not really. Technically, it is tomorrow. Tomorrow is October 18th. Today is October 17th. But the fun thing about living abroad, but your parents and your family living in India or anywhere on the other side of the world, is that you end up having two birthdays. So technically, it's my birthday in India time. And tonight is my 25th birthday, like, countdown party, and that's why I'm ready. I'm all bejeweled and I will show you guys my outfit after I finish my makeup. I don't know about you guys, but when I was 18, I truly thought like 25 was such an old age. As of the last 2 weeks, 24 was something that I was kind of clinging to. I almost was afraid of turning 25 because it felt like I should have had a lot more things figured out by now in my life. Like, it's like career-wise or whatever else, like I feel like I should be in a certain place in life and I'm not exactly where I want to be. I love my birthday, okay? I don't know why my innate quality is to like love birthdays, love my own birthday, love other people's birthdays. And all the years prior, every time I've turned an age, it's just been very autopilot. Like, it's never been a huge deal. It's never been a year I've like thought about. I also just think like, you know, I'm in my 20s, I'm like still young, so it's like I'm just having fun type of thing. I'm just vibing. Even if I was going through shit when I was like 21 turning 22 or like 19 turning 20, even if my life was not going according to plan, there was always something I was looking for. Like, this is just a stepping stone, this isn't it, you know, we're working towards something. Like, there is time for things to change and evolve. And while I still agree that that's exactly what is still gonna happen, like I'm only turning 25, it's not that big of a deal, like in the grand scheme of life. There's something so scary, like it like hit me that I'm getting older. Like, you know what I mean? 24 was truly like my quarter life crisis era. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I loved being 23. Like, 23 genuinely was one of like those years that I like loved. I felt like I was growing in my career. I felt like, you know, I was being truly financially and securely independent. And, you know, I was traveling and like there was just so much happening when I was 23 that made me feel like so ahead in life, if that makes sense. And then cut to 24, I'm not gonna lie, 24 has been a shit show of a year. And then as of 2 weeks ago, I have realized that I am so excited to turn 25 because I need to let go of whatever 24 was, because it was the year where I have been knocked the fuck down. The universe keeps on testing me and I'm like, bitch, what else can you throw? Please. So I definitely have reached like the worst version of myself and like of my self-confidence and everything while being 24. But I have this theory. Every time I've had a bad birthday or just like not a good birthday with good vibes, like something tragic has gone wrong, or like, not tragic, that's dramatic obviously, but my 24th birthday didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to go. And I kind of think it's the reason why 24 wasn't that good. And I can think of 2 other times where this has happened, where like my birthday was just not a vibe, and guess what, it set the tone for my entire year. It's like almost as if I didn't start my birthday, like I didn't start my year onto a good note starting with my birthday. Am I making sense? Like, you need to have a good birthday to have a good year, I feel. Maybe. After I've had this very enlightening thought in the last like week and a half or so, I've been really excited about my 25th birthday. Like, I've been wanting to dress up, I've been wanting to get ready, I've been trying to like push and ignore all the problems that I obviously have in my life and just kind of like let myself enjoy entering 25. And just, even though I'm taking in some baggage from 24, I want to walk in with a very refreshed mindset. And the way I'm going to do that is truly enjoying my birthday. Like, I just want to have a good freaking time. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm an innately birthday person, but I have always struggled to be excited by the time my birthday arrives. Like, I get so excited about the fact that my birthday is coming, but by the time October hits, something goes so freaking wrong in my personal life or career or something like that that just like messes with my mood, and I just let it ruin my birthday. And this year I really said, we're not doing that. I'm entering 25 with a lot of like positivity, like welcoming the challenges that I'm sure I'm gonna have, but also just like I want to be open to blessings, and I want to have that attitude where I'm ready to receive. Like, I know that sounds so like dramatic, I guess, but still, like, I'm also trying to constantly remind myself that I am not old because I'm turning 25, and that everybody has their own path. Like, you always see people say that on the internet, but you need to truly believe that as well, that like age truly is just a number when it comes to all of this. In the grand scheme of life, 25 is quite literally a baby. At this point, I'm also just like excited to be like 30 plus, because everybody says that you reach like your most secure and like together self when you're 30. I mean, it's not the rule. I'm just saying that mindset wise, you just stop giving a lot of fucks when you're 30. So I would like to have that kind of a mindset for sure, but for now I love being in my 20s. I really want to be enjoying my 20s for sure. Like, definitely what scares me about being 25 is the fact that life is getting more and more real, and like COVID has also made me think that I'm mentally 22. You know, there's like so many factors as to why like people are feeling like this way about their life, and like, you know, that they should have been in different positions, or they would be in a different place in life if, you know, XYZ had happened or whatever. That's just really not realistic. If any of you are going through your quarter life crisis, or about to go through one, or like having one because you're turning 25, fret not. Just trust the process. In the grand scheme of life, this is a number you're gonna look back on and be like, oh my god, I spent so much time stressing and like did not let myself actually enjoy being young. Because at the end of the day, you're young and you're hot in your 20s, so never fucking forget that. And then you'll be hot again in your 30s and your 40s and all of those other things. So also, I have to say, I'm very excited about my prefrontal cortex fully developing. They say your brain fully develops when you turn 25. I can already feel it, not gonna lie, because my brain is thinking about certain things, and just like I suddenly care so much about my health and like insurance and like all these responsible things. The most interesting thing about being in your 20s, especially turning 25, is that you are old enough to do anything and you are young enough to do anything. Like, I live away from home, I'm financially independent, but I also can like self-sabotage and destroy my life. You can go over and over. You can self-sabotage yourself 100 times over. You can like switch jobs. You can do the whole thing. Like, obviously there is a privilege attached to that, depending on how financially stable you are, like what your family situation is. But for the most part, in your 20s is where you are allowed to fuck up the most. I'll have thoughts about moving back to India. I'll have thoughts to move to Toronto, or like go to Dubai, or like go back to working a 9 to 5, or maybe work in social media, or maybe go back to school and like study fashion marketing and business, or heck, I could become an engineer. Like, I can do so many different things because I'm 25, and like I am currently in a position where I'm free to do whatever I want as well. Like, I don't have to ask anybody's permission. Like, technically speaking, I don't have to ask for anybody's permission or whatever, but societally speaking, I am still bound. But yeah, I guess that is what like truly is the panic, right? That is the quarter life crisis that I have been going through in the last like year, just being 24, and like taking that into being 25 is a lot. You can make and break your life 10 times over until you run out of money to do so. But you can take the most amount of risk right now. The world is truly your oyster, even if it doesn't feel like that sometimes. And I have, like, everything I'm telling you, I'm telling myself, honestly, because as of tomorrow, I am officially on both sides of the world, 25, and I have to, like, kind of come into it with a different mindset. And so, yeah. Anyway, this is the finished makeup look for my 25th birthday. Is this too much? I really want to feel like extremely extra and special. I really don't care. Like, are you seeing the vision? This is the finished look for my 20th. I really fucking wish. This is the finished look for my 25th birthday. Bye guys.